Hey guys, this is Nate. Welcome to Nate's Pacific Northwest Adventures. This is going to be my first video for the channel. I'm out here today in beautiful Oregon. Me and my brother Eric are going to be out here looking for some sheds, primarily elk sheds, also deer, because I'm going to be hunting elk and deer in this unit later this season. Today is January 1st, 2020, starting the new year off with a little adventure and a video for you guys, so stay tuned. Hopefully we find something cool. Alright guys, we just got through the little timber section here. There's a little hidden meadow back off the road, and I'm pretty sure that this is an elk hangout. We just came up on what is potentially a wallow here. Let me flip this around. As you can see there, I'm sure in the wet seasons, like hunting season, this probably fills up with water, and I would imagine that they're probably hanging out in here, so this is a good place to start. You can kind of see the meadow through the trees here. We're gonna canvass this area and see if we can't find any sheds for you. Alright, we'll be back soon. Alright guys, we just jumped up a deer. I tried to get it on video, but she booked it out of here. Big old fat. Looked like a pregnant doe to me. This little field right here is prime area. Hoping to find more elk sign in here than deer, to be honest with you, but the fact that we're seeing trails, tracks, and bedding areas all through here, and now a deer first thing. I didn't even see a deer all season last year, put it that way. I've already saw one today, first day out shed hunting. So it's actually a little bit early in the year to shed hunt, really. You want to start like late January through March, but that doesn't mean you can't find sheds from the previous year. It's also a good way to get out, do some scouting, get some exercise in, and just learn your hunting area more and kind of pattern these animals. So that's what we're going to do today. Hopefully we can come across some more game and I can actually get them on film for you. All right, we'll be back. There's another wallow down in there. This spot is prime time, guys. Very good spot. Woods are fairly thick, but there's still some shooting lanes in here. And we're seeing all kinds of signs, so cross your fingers, hopefully we find some sheds. Got a little bit of sunshine peeking through the clouds, but it's still raining on us, which is perfectly fine with me. You live in the Pacific Northwest, you get used to that. It's actually better for putting on stocks too. Heavily used trail right here. We're getting deeper into the timber. These kind of areas are great. You got water sources in here. You've got a lot of cover, a lot of food. These are going to be the kind of spots where the game are going to hang out more and higher opportunities to find sheds. I'm also looking for RUBS. Season's way over, so I'm obviously not hunting, but this is what it's about, taking the time, putting in the time to get out there in the woods. Really scout your areas, find out where the most game is. Pattern those deer, those elk. And then you have a lot more success when season rolls around. My brother Eric, he's doing some filming as well. One of the hardest parts about being out here in shed hunting is maintaining looking at the ground. It's really easy to get distracted with looking at other things and for other sign. Sometimes you'll walk right by sheds or just not even look down for a period of time, and you might even be tripping over them. So gotta train yourself to look up, down, all around. It's a good idea to stop every 50 yards or so and do a 360, kind of check out your surroundings, look for any sign. So here we got a bunch of bedding areas. This entire area has just a little hidden meadow with trails everywhere going through here. You can see all these, all these beds in here. It's all matted down. They've been in here frequently, and really good spot. I don't know if you can see a little tiny bit of white through the trees there. That's my truck, so it's not too far off the road, which kind of sucks, but this is definitely a prime area. So I'm gonna keep it rolling here for a minute in case we come up on another deer or something. I'm trying to keep my voice down because we don't want to spook anything out of here. So really hoping to see some elk sign in here, but so far everything I've seen is deer. Not a bad thing, but the goal is going to be to find where these elk are hanging around. I'm recording all this on my phone, by the way. I just starting this channel out, and starting small. I don't have a lot of fancy equipment or expensive cameras and all that kind of stuff, so you have to bear with me for a while. If my channel takes off like I hope it does, then down the road we're gonna have a lot better equipment to make you guys some good content. Alright, I'll check back in a minute. Alright guys, we're working our way through this little wooded area here. We just found our first rub. It's an old one, but that looks like it was a pretty good sized deer that did that. So even though that's old, that doesn't mean that they're not in here anymore. This tree looks like it's been oh bro, right there. We zoom in on this. This is a more fresh rub right there. Sorry the quality's bad, I'm just using my phone. Hey, look at this. Yeah, this looks like bear or a cat was clawing up this tree. We have a lot of cougar up here, a lot of black bear.
That's definitely a cat or a bear.
That's pretty awesome. Right down about 5 yards. Oh bro, there's another big rub on this tree. Another tree. Multiple rubs, guys. Multiple rubs right here. Check out this tree. Smaller tree there, but look at that good rub. Barely fresh, probably from this season. Look at that tree. And now you go right behind that. Here's another tree with a rub on it. This spot is prime, guys. I think we already found my first trail cam spot, and possibly my hunting spot for rifle season for deer this upcoming year. I mean, look at all these rubs. Rub, 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 rub.
In the tub.
I don't know what I just did. I think I accidentally took a picture or something, but I'm keeping this rolling for now. Just because we're starting to see a lot of good sign in this little area. Hey bro, let's really take our time and let's comb this little section here and this little section through here for sheds, because if he's rubbing this much in this area, it'll be a damn good spot to find him. And we got a skunk hole, an old skunk hole or something right there.
Watch your back for the fucking cougar.
Yeah, we're both packing today. You always hear of people that like to go hiking in the woods and stuff, and they don't carry a weapon for self-defense, and to me that's just nonsense. We have a lot of cougar up here. We've got black bear. Granted, they're usually more scared of you than you are of them, but you don't want to make yourself an easy victim out here. That's just not smart. So, oops, accidentally took another picture. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I always pack. My brother does the same. And today I've just got a little 22 pistol. So I've got a bird stamp for grouse. It's just something lighter to pack. It'll still cover me in the event that we come across something. But I highly recommend, guys, that when you're out here in the woods, whether you're a hunter a hiker or mountain biker or whatever, bring some kind of protection with you, because you don't want to end up being a pile of cougar crap. Yeah, my brother found another rub at that little tree to his left, in the same trail that we found these other rubs. He worked that tree over pretty good. I have a good feeling that we're gonna find a shed or two today. I think we're in the right spot. So I'm gonna keep canvassing this area here. Hopefully we can find some browns. The chances of finding browns today are slim, because we're still kind of early in the season for them to be dropping. But the bigger deer and the bigger elk tend to drop theirs first. So it is the first of the year, so maybe there's a shot. More than likely, if we do find any sheds, they're going to be older and white, which is still cool. It's just fun to be out here. So just spotted another rub, a big one, pretty fresh. You can see it on that tree right there. That's a big one right there, boys. That's a nice one. Sorry, the quality is pretty grainy when I zoom in on this phone, but I think you guys can still make it out. This whole area in here is just freaking packed with sign. It is prime time. Haven't found any sheds yet, but the area is definitely a damn good place to look. Got a nice little draw through here. Comes down through there. Alright. I'm gonna have to take shorter clips here, guys, because my battery's not very high right now, so I'll check back in a minute. Guys, I found my first bone. I'm not a bone expert, so I'm not sure what bone this is or what it's off of. Yeah, possibly could be, but if you guys know what this is, drop a comment down in the comment section and let me know. There's definitely a lot of sign. Found some old elk crap there. This spot's great, guys. Let's canvass this area really good, bro, and see if we can't find a shed. He's definitely been in here rubbing and whatnot. So that could be multiple bucks, or it could be one big one, but those are some nice rubs.
Really good area down here.
Let's canvass this and we'll go that way.
I'm pretty sure there's a bobcat living in this fucking giant stuff.
Could be. Okay, guys, check back in a minute. Well, we're almost done here, guys. We haven't found any sheds today, but we found a ton of deer sign, a lot of good buck rubs. Matter of fact, if you look over here real quick, I found one just now on the way back to the truck. Check this guy out. He's got this thing tore up, and that's not super fresh, but it's not super old either. He's got the whole tree tore up here. You can see my truck right over there, so it's just off the road. But yeah, we're about done here. We're gonna look in this last little spot for some sheds. Found all kinds of sign. Not as much elk sign as we hoped for, but we did find an old logging road and then a private property boundary that goes down over the hill here. And there's elk sign coming up the logged ridge into the thicker timber. So we're hoping during elk season, if I can get some on my trail cam here, and I know they're coming in and out, we're hoping we can stay on the public land here and call them up out of there and maybe get one. But all things aside, it's definitely a prime time deer hunting spot. So my wife and I are going to come up here, and my brother Eric, during rifle season. My wife hasn't got a deer yet, so we're going to try and set her up the best possible spot. And we'll probably 3-man hunt this and split up later on in the season. But before I do any of that kind of stuff, I'm going to get trail cams up here and see what kind of game we can get on them. With that being said, I think we're going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, this is my first video on the channel. It's January 1st, New Year's Day, 2020. And starting the year off right. Hoping to have a lot of good content for you guys coming soon. This channel is going to be all about hunting, fishing, scouting for game, shed hunting, trail cam footage, bushcraft, all that kind of stuff here in the Pacific Northwest. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.